Welcome to the Career Networking Workshop. I'm Shelby, a member of the Regional Support Unit with the Missouri Department of Higher Education and Workforce Development. The purpose of this workshop is to help you continue your path to employment. The first and second steps of your journey, career exploration and resume preparation, helped you determine your career path and get an interview. The third step is career networking. This workshop is designed to help you establish important business and personal growth opportunities. Now let's talk about networking. Networking is the act of building relationships and exchanging information and resources with others to create mutually beneficial connections. Career networking is a little different. It is the process of building relationships with professionals in your field to expand your knowledge and career opportunities. It can involve meeting people in a variety of settings, from industry events to run-ins at your local coffee shop. It may look like a one-on-one conversation or a large group discussion. Pause your video now and answer question 1 on your worksheet. When should you think about career networking? It doesn't matter if you're still in school, a recent graduate, or well into your career. The answer is right now. Building a good career network can require a lot of time and attention, so the earlier you begin establishing connections, the bigger the benefits can be later in your career. Pause the video now and answer question 2 on your worksheet. Now let's talk about how having a network can help you. If you're maintaining a healthy relationship with the individuals in your network, their experiences and education may be able to help you in a variety of ways. Sometimes simply knowing the right person can help you look for a new job, meet or recruit new clients, find potential capital for your startup business, meet professionals from other industries, learn new techniques, improve your skills, find new opportunities for growth or training, keep up with the latest industry trends, find a mentor, and learn more about the viewpoints of others. Pause your video now and answer question 3 on your worksheet. Now let's discuss how to build a network. As mentioned earlier, building a network can take a lot of time and attention. It's better to picture it as a marathon instead of a sprint. This may feel overwhelming, but we've got 5 steps you can take to identify the types of people who would be good additions to your network. First, identify existing connections that you may have. Consider who you know, including friends, family, neighbors, colleagues, and former coworkers. Think about who they may know. Chances are that someone in your immediate circle knows the right person for you to talk with to learn more about your chosen industry. These connections could also include managers and supervisors, past or present clients and customers, business associates, alumni of your undergraduate or graduate alma mater, personal acquaintances, or even members of your gym or yoga studio. Pause your video now and answer question 4 on your worksheet. Second, start a list. Write down your list of connections, potential contacts, and their places of employment. The purpose of this list is to help you brainstorm and take stock of these relationships. Consider how recently you've been in touch with each person on the list and if it's time to catch up with them. Step 3 is to start networking. Now that you've got a good list of contacts, let's start the process of networking by reaching out to a few of them. Starting with people you already know is highly effective because it leverages existing trust, shared experiences, and rapport. It also usually much less intimidating than reaching out to a total stranger. When you connect with someone, jot down the date, topic of conversation, and when or if you may need to follow up. This will help you manage the relationships in your network and ensure if you ever need to reach out. You'll be well prepared to start a conversation. The fourth step is to seek out people in your area of interest. This may include employees at a company you're interested in, a professional organization that helps new graduates gain opportunities, or members of a civic organization or charity. If you have the time and resources, consider volunteering in your local community, joining a club, or participating in other activities that may allow you to meet people. The fifth and final step is to maintain your connections. Consider how you might reactivate dormant connections or share information with people in your network, and make a consistent effort to continue reaching out to them. Remember, networking is a marathon, not a sprint. Now that you know how to identify members of your network, let's talk about when and where you can form new connections for your network. There are lots of great places to meet new people, including networking events, job fairs, alumni events, public speaking events, professional development classes, professional conferences, civic organizations, career-oriented social networks, online career exploration sites, employment networks, and career counselors. You can also expand your network through different civic organizations, including Elks Lodge USA, Loyal Order of Moose, Knights of Columbus, VFW, Kiwanis International, American Legion, and Lions Club. Pause your video now and answer question 5 and 6 on your worksheet. Next, let's talk about 6 different tips for networking at events. First tip is to dress appropriately. One of the first things that people notice about you is your appearance. So make sure you dress appropriately for the occasion and the industry. You don't have to wear a suit if you're attending a casual mixer, but you also don't want to show up in jeans and a t-shirt if you're meeting with the executives. Research the dress code and culture of the event and the organizations involved. Choose an outfit that is comfortable, clean, and professional. You can also add some personal touches such as the colorful tie or a unique accessory to stand out and spark conversations. The second tip is to prepare an elevator pitch. An elevator pitch is a short and catchy summary of who you are, what you do, and what value you can offer to others. It is called an elevator pitch because you should be able to deliver it in the time it takes to ride an elevator with someone, which is usually 30 seconds or less. Having a well-crafted elevator pitch can help you introduce yourself confidently and concisely. It should grab the attention of your listeners. To prepare your elevator pitch, think about your main goals, skills, achievements, and interests, and how they relate to the event and the people you want to connect with. Pause your video now and answer question 8 on your worksheet. The third tip is to ask open-ended questions. One of the best ways to make a good first impression at a networking event is to show genuine interest in the people you meet and engage them in meaningful conversations. Open-ended questions such as, "What brought you to this event?" or "How do you like working in this industry?" can be answered with a simple yes or no. Asking open-ended questions can help you learn more about your contacts, build rapport, and identify common ground. Pause your video now and answer question 9 on your worksheet. The fourth tip is to listen actively. Listening actively means paying close attention to the speaker, nodding, making eye contact, and giving feedback. It also means avoiding distractions such as checking your phone, looking around, or interrupting. Listening actively can show you remember important details such as their name, organization, and their needs. Pause your video now and answer question 10 on your worksheet. Step 5 is to exchange contact information. After you've had a fruitful conversation with someone at a networking event, you should exchange contact information with them so that you can stay in touch and follow up later. You can also ask for their business card, their email address or phone number, or their social media handles, depending on what is most appropriate and convenient for you both. The last and perhaps most important way to make a good first impression at a networking event is to follow up promptly with the people you've met. You should send them a personalized email, message, or call within 24 hours of the event, thanking them for their time and reminding them of who you are and what you talked about. Pause your video now and answer question 11 on your worksheet. Now that you know how to identify people in your network and how to navigate networking opportunities, let's talk about how to make the best possible impression in one-on-one situations. When you meet others, do you make a strong and confident impression? Is the way you project yourself assertive or weak? Impressive or forgettable? How you conduct yourself informs other people about what kind of person you are. To really impress a new connection, consider the following. Make natural and direct eye contact. Eye contact is incredibly important for building a connection, especially in Western societies. We use our eyes to convey attentiveness, rapport, and trust. In most social and professional situations, the best way to make eye contact is to be natural and direct. Maintaining eye contact helps gauge the listener's understanding and emotional state. Show a confident smile. A confident smile is not merely a facial expression, but a reflection of your inner self-assurance and happiness. When you smile confidently, you exude positivity and approachability, making it easier to connect with others. A confident smile is simply one that does not show too many teeth. Give a firm handshake. A firm handshake is a confident and strong grip that can help make a good impression and convey professionalism and respect. Here are some tips for a firm handshake. Keep your right hand free and shift anything you're carrying to your left. Extend your hand with your finger straight and your thumb high. Shake from the elbow with 2 smooth pumps, squeezing until you feel the other person's muscle tighten. Match the other person's grip. Make eye contact, smile, and keep your head straight. Hold the handshake for a few seconds. Monitor your tone of voice. Use your voice to convey your attitude, emotions, and provide meaning to what you are saying. Your tone of voice is made up of several components, including how high or low your voice is, how loud or soft your voice is, how fast you speak, how your voice rises and falls while you're speaking, and how much stress you put on certain words or phrases. Use appropriate body language. Body language is a mix of gestures, postures, and mannerisms to communicate non-verbally. Gestures and postures say a lot more than you think. Try to use gestures like appropriate, direct eye contact, head held high, chin out, not up, shoulders level and back, arms casually by your sides, not touching your body, feet placed shoulder width apart. And remember, practice makes perfect. Learning how to network well is a skill just like time management or conflict resolution. Chances are it won't feel natural to you at first, but stick with it and you may surprise yourself. Pause your video now and answer question 12 on your worksheet. The last big things to keep in mind when networking is network tracking. As you probably picked up on by now, you can't build a reliable network connection if you only ever speak to them once. Having a strong network involves maintaining multiple relationships. Network tracking helps maintain warm connections over large periods of time. It also helps you organize your contacts, track interactions, and plan follow-ups, making it easier to reach career goals through strategic networking. You can also create your own with Excel or a piece of notebook paper. See the attached handout for a reference. Another big tool that you can use to maintain your network is social media. Social recruiting has become a popular method for finding talent and is expected to continue to grow. 94% of professional recruiters use social media for networking and posting jobs. Social media can help boost your employer brand and company culture. Social media has become a fast and cheap background check that is often done before inviting a job applicant for an interview. Pause your video now and answer question 13 and 16 on your worksheet. Networking through social media is essential for building professional relationships, accessing hidden job markets, and staying updated on industry trends without geographical limitations. It allows individuals to enhance their personal brand, increase visibility to employers, and foster collaborations. Remember, since almost every employer today screens an applicant's social media when they're hiring, it is essential to make sure that you are making a good first impression online. For example, consider using your social media pages to post regular business updates, current events regarding your industry, travel photos and videos, news about your industry, upcoming webinars, seminars, small-time courses and conferences, and try to avoid posting personal and relationship issues, violent and vulgar language, religious and political rants, photos of you drinking or partying, and complaints about your work or boss or staff you work with. Pause your video now and answer question 14 using the graphs on your worksheet. That's it for today's video. In our next workshop, we will discuss interview preparation. If you are interested in participating in the interview preparation workshop, contact your local Missouri Job Center to sign up today. For additional information about Missouri Office of Workforce Development Services, contact a Missouri Job Center near you. Locations and additional information are available at jobs.mo.gov or 1-888-728-JOBS 5627. The Missouri Department of Higher Education and Workforce Development is an equal opportunity employer program. Auxiliary aids and services are available upon request to individuals with disabilities. Missouri Relay Services at 711.